Hey, it's Taylor Lomprez with Homes by TLC at Keller Realty. I'm here today with Jarrod Gibbons, which I'm super excited about because he works with Pulte Group. And he's going to explain some of the 55 and above communities that we have here. Sun City is the main one that I know that you and I have worked together a lot in. So tell us about yourself. Tell us about why Sun City. Start there.
Well, welcome. Thanks for having me, Taylor. Really appreciate the opportunity. My name is Jarrod Gibbons. I'm one of the new construction representatives with Del Webb Sun City. So if you'd like to build something with the community we're going to talk about today, I'm your guy. I'm from Illinois originally. I've been down here for 18 years now, so everybody's coming from somewhere. This is not a place that most people are from. So I will tell you, as far as my story, I would choose it all the time. So really love this place and I love what I do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I've been here 10 years and I'm from Illinois too. I think we probably talked about this before, but okay, let's start with Sun City in general. Mm-hmm. Why Sun City? Why would someone move here, choose Sun City over anything else?
Yeah. So I've kind of got a 3-packed reason because it's a lot to unpack. But if I were to tell people why people want to choose Sun City is mainly for the amenities, the social activities, and the lifestyle.
Okay.
So to kind of break those 3 down, the amenities, so there's Del Webbs all over the country. We're a big builder that's been building for about 70 years now. But Del Webb Sun City is one of the most amenitized in the United States. So not only is it nestled in the Lowcountry that's got all of its advantages like Savannah and Hilton Head and close to Charleston, but we have soon to be over $200 million worth of amenities that you can take advantage of. 150 million of that is built right now.
Okay.
So that's 3 18-hole golf courses, there's 6 pools, there's an abundance of walking trails, tennis and pickleball courts, there's a full softball complex. But what we'll talk about in just a bit, we're building a new amenity center, which has really been the wow factor. It's the biggest project we've ever done, and it'll put us over $200 million worth of amenities.
Wow.
So the amenities package is pretty strong.
Yes.
The social aspect, we have over 250 clubs and groups. Mm-hmm. So for our active adult buyers, you name it, we've got it. In terms of if you have interest investing in stocks, or you want to learn how to take a car apart and rebuild it, or take a cooking class, or do bird watching, or a lecture circuit, you name it, there is a club or group for you. So there's a place for you to find your tribe. There's also lifestyle events. I think we just heard last year that the stat was for 2025 upcoming, they have more lifestyle events than they do have days in the year. So imagine something like 400, you'll have to pick and choose on your calendar. There's so much going on.
That's
so
cool.
People stay active. And I know for people embracing retirement, that's a big concern.
Yes.
And then the third thing is what I call lifestyle. So we touched on that a little bit with the clubs and groups, but by way of golf cart, with our size and community, you can get to like 17 restaurants by golf cart. You can grocery shop by golf cart. All 3 golf courses, you can take your own golf cart to. You can do most of your living, like even this office that we're in right now, you can get to hotels, dentist, doctor, UPS, all without getting onto a main road. So that really adds to like the lifestyle aspect that most people are looking for. Mm-hmm. So those are big reasons of why Sun City.
Yeah, I love that. I love when my sellers golf cart to our office for a meeting.
Right.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But you brought up the softball field. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of clients that just love softball, and they're worried, are they going to find a team or anything like that? I think there's like 80 teams or something like that in that. There's multiple leagues, not only like, oh, here's a field, go play.
Yeah. So I know that they keep it very active, and I don't want to speak on something I'm not super expert in, but I think last I heard it was like, as far as Sun City residents, there's like 20 or 30 very highly active competitive teams.
Yes.
Just this past Memorial Day, one of our construction managers, Army veteran, he played the fire department or something like that. Okay. So they utilize that softball field for not just Sun City residents, but it's constantly active. I don't know that there's quite 80 teams, but the Sun City residents, they can play some softball.
Okay, I was going to say, that seems like a lot, so I appreciate your fact check there. And then right next to the softball field is a woodworking shop. Mm-hmm. And when I went through there, it was super safe, super clean, I had no idea how incredible it was. So that's a huge thing, is that wood shop there.
Yeah, there's a number of creative spaces. The wood shop is one of our crown jewels here in Sun City. It's 9,000 square feet, and I think that they're petitioning to grow it.
Wow.
For our retirees that want to, do that in their retirement years, there's a machine in there to do literally anything that you can think of. That's cool. It's really cool.
Good.
But in addition to the wood shop, we've got stained glass and photography and painting and ceramics. I mean, anything that you want to do craft-wise, we have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. And when you guys come visit, I'll walk you through all that, because what he was just talking about is the Yemassee Arts and Crafts Center. And it's incredible to walk through with people, because you'll see the women stained glassing, or men doing the photography. It's really cool to see through those windows and see those clubs happening. Yeah. But let's jump back, because you said the new section. The difference between 150 million in amenities, and then now we're making our way up to 200 million. So let's talk about the new section that everyone calls it.
Yeah, so you'll see it on certain websites called the Sun City West section, or it was called at the very, very beginning the East Argent section. So let me just clarify. We see it as it's all Sun City, but you got to kind of figure out where you're at in the world. So technically it's the West Campus.
Okay.
But that new West Campus, if we want to call it that, is one of the smaller, more quaint sections. So it's kind of like what we did in Riverbend. It's about 1,500 homes, so it's one of the more small and quaint sections we've ever built, but it's coming with the largest amenity center we've ever done. So it's got a lot of advantages. Some folks think Sun City may be a little bit too intimidating in its size. This new section provides you something a little bit more quaint, less through traffic. We've increased the size of the home sites. We've left a lot of mature landscaping. We've added a golf cart accessibility bridge so you can access everything that's already ready.
Yeah.
And to your point, we have the new amenity center that's coming, which has really been the wow factor. The new amenity center is going to be about a $50 million project. It's the largest project we've ever done. It's going to have one of the largest pools in the state of South Carolina, which is cool. It's a 15,000 square foot lagoon style roaming pool that would rival something like you'd see in a Sandals resort.
Cool.
Palm trees, lounge chairs that you can roll into the water. It'll be the only place in Sun City where you can actually get poolside service. So if you can imagine burgers and dogs and daiquiris, all that kind of stuff, you can get right off the pool deck.
Wonderful.
They're adding a new music venue that will overlook a pretty 6-acre lagoon. So that music venue is going to be, three-piece band on a Friday night kind of thing, all right there in one section.
Wow, cool.
So that again speaks a lot to the lifestyle. We are adding a new fitness facility in addition to the social hall. The fitness facility is going to be another, big point too. They're doing I think it's a 26,000 square feet on both levels. It's going to be the only place in Sun City where you can have indoor tennis and pickleball, which has been a really, really big
Pickleball is huge right now. Awesome. So that's all called Sun City West. That's wonderful. And that's going to be, so how many pools would that make? 7?
8.
8 pools in Sun City once all that's done.
Cool. Five outdoor pools and 3 indoor pools.
Beautiful. Okay.
Yeah.
The indoor pickleball court, how exciting, because all of my clients, and I know my colleagues' clients, enjoy pickleball out there. And tell us, isn't there like 14 tennis courts, a few pickleball courts?
Yeah, so if my math is correct, there's 14 pickleball courts spread throughout Sun City today that you could use right now.
Okay.
And they're adding an additional 12 outdoor and 4 indoors. So if my math is correct, that puts us at about 30 all day.
Incredible.
But pickleball was one of those sports that didn't exist when we first started. So we tried to add them in places where we can, but the new section is where all the big courts are at. They're also adding the indoor courts, so again, when they have a tournament scheduled, things like weather and heat don't, keep us from rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. 18 tennis courts, I think, spread throughout the community. They're adding an additional 3 outdoor, and then this is a multi-purpose court. So if they do a tournament indoors, I think it'll service 3 indoor tennis courts, so 6 in the new section.
Okay.
They're adding 2 new bocce ball courts, which is awesome. They are doing a new spa. They're tripling the size of the locker room. So everything that we've done so far, we're trying to do it better.
Right.
The day spa has been a really big deal. It's kind of like one of those sleepers, but it's like they're doing 4 spa rooms. It's been a really big coveted thing. So
because right now there's a day spa on the north side.
Correct.
And then now we're adding one to the west side. That's wonderful. Okay. Now, most importantly, you don't only work for Sun City, for Pulte Group, I should say, you work in new construction specifically, which is why we have Jarrod today in general. I'm in general brokerage. He's in new construction sales with Pulte Group. So talk to us about new construction.
Yeah.
Why would someone choose new construction instead, and where should they start?
Yeah, well, thanks for asking. Again, I love what I do. It's a very, easy and fun job because I allowed people to build their retirement dream, right? Taylor and I would work together. If you're ever interested in coming on site, we can show you the place in a program that we call Explore Del Web that I can tell you about if you'd like. But this is a place where, again, if you're coming into retirement and you want to build that home that, has all the new features that you want, tons of that gathering space, place to cook, I really have a number of floor plans that I can show you how we can put it together. I find that when folks are coming into retirement, it's such an easier adjustment for people when you're moving into a new section where everybody's coming from somewhere else. looking to connect with their certain clubs and groups, whatever their tribe may be. But everybody's moving in together. So it's it makes such usually a year or two after, people will tell you, I wish I'd have moved 10 years ago. So it's great doing what I do because it's like shopping with friends. I think new construction does provide people the time if you have a home that you need to sell. What I usually recommend is if you've never built before, it takes a little bit of planning. That's the compromise that you have to make.
Right.
If you sell your home already and you come down, maybe you don't want to wait at that point in time and it's too late. But if you get in front of it and just wanted to have a conversation, I find a lot of times new construction can give you something similar to what you'd find in a resale type home. For similar costs in a lot of situations, but you get a chance to pick your home site, you get a chance to pick all your features, everything's brand new, everything's under warranty, and it's a great adjustment for people.
Yeah, and you have everything from duets, which are attached homes with 2-car garages, all the way up to 2-car with a golf cart, and everything in between.
So the renowned, all of our big plants are now full 3rd-car garages. So you're,
cool.
You're correct. I would say 1,400 square feet, 2-bed, 2-bath, all the way up to just about 4,000 and a whole bunch of options in between.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Cool. So if you guys have questions on new construction, Sun City, let me know. Jarrod and I will work together. And before we go, let's just touch base on the Explore Del Web so that when I help our clients plan, we're going to come to you. And what does that Explore Del Web get them?
Yeah. Before I go there, and I promise I'll answer that question, we talked about the new construction if you were to build from scratch. We realize that there's some folks that have sold their home and feel like they've maybe missed the boat. To that end, we as the builder, we build what we call a quick move-in or a showcase home. Sometimes folks call them spec homes, but we like to, call them something, like a showcase home. Those, I see that as like if you're buying the mannequin, meaning, if somebody went ahead and picked all the brand new features and had something that's beautiful, you get all the advantages of new construction without the wait. So we do have some of those that are right priced, that if you are in the market looking at resales, those might be a great opportunity to fold into your showings.
Cool.
So that way you don't have to wait, but you get the benefits, right? If you are doing the program that you spoke about, we offer something that's kind of like a lifestyle visit. We call Explore Del Web. It's a 3-night, 4-day stay where you can try before you buy. It really gives you the opportunity to see if the community is what you had in mind. Some people do it as just like early stages discovery, and some folks do it whenever they're trying to dig in and look at lots and price out a house, that kind of thing. So if you're interested, the cost for it currently, I guess for inflation and stuff, but right now it's $5.99 for a 3-night stay.
Cool.
So it would run parallel to what a hotel would look like for you, and it really does give you the opportunity to fully immerse yourself and see if this is for you.
Yeah. Wonderful. And it's really exciting because you can stay at one of those houses and then I can just come pick you up. We do a tour. You do a tour with them too, I think, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes. I apologize. I'm acting like you know all this.
No.
So the program is a 3-night, 4-day. We actually put you up in a new construction home just as if you lived in the community. It's set up like an Airbnb where you have towels and silverware and working appliances, refrigerator. But imagine you're staying on site in your own personal home that's fully furnished. There is a tour that comes along with it that's done by a resident ambassador. So imagine someone that's made the adjustment a number of years ago is super excited to live here, and they want to tell you all about the good, bad, and ugly about what this place is like. Really give you the details of really what it's like to move here. The tour is great, but you also get access to the amenities and a golf cart to explore. So imagine after you get done with your tour and some small sit down with me, you're going to get a chance to go to the amenity centers and see the live music on a Friday night, or use the restaurants and, maybe make some friends. Most likely make some friends.
Yes. Awesome. Well, I think that's all for me. Do you have anything last minute ads?
No, it's been great.
Cool. So if y'all have questions on Sun City, we have North, South, Riverbend, West, all one area with almost $200 million worth of amenities. Let us know. Now you know if we go new construction, we're going to work with Jarrod. He's a wonderful person at Pulte Group. Very helpful. So thank you very much.
Thank you,
I
Taylor.
appreciate you.
You having me.
Talk to y'all later. Thank you.